Hey guys, welcome to another amazing episode of reviewing kayaks with Aliex. Right here today we got a special one because I think this is the future of kayak fishing, or at least part of it. I should say that this would change kayak fishing forever, and I'm gonna tell you why. Now, a quick note on that: it may not be that the future is gonna be fully like this, but this will be a major part of it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get behind the camera and talk to you guys about this boat, give you a full review of it, everything that I have gone through with it, everything I learned, just gonna tell you everything. And I'm probably gonna be reading of what I wrote, because I think what I wrote was really special, and you guys should get the full benefit of my writing. I don't know if that makes sense. I just thought that, you know, it would be cool to say something gracious and great and all that jazz. Let's go. This is one of the most important kayak launches in history. This is the Flywater by Isle 126, and it's gonna change kayak fishing forever. Why is that? I mean, every video you make, Aliex, has that title. This is gonna change everything forever. Well, I have the title because it's one of the only ways that really gets views, but it's still, I believe when I put the title in videos, because I think it's gonna change the game. Did I deflate that? Yeah, I think I deflated that. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and inflate it. All right, it took literally a second. The reason why I think this boat, or the idea of an inflatable in general, is gonna change fishing forever is because this is ultra light, this is ultra capable, this is ultra storable, this is ultra affordable. You see why I wanted to read? You know, because I wrote some cool stuff. Let me explain. This is a micro skiff fishing kayak hybrid something designed to take advantage of its portability, efficiency, fishability, and give you the best experience that you could ever have on the water. Okay, Aliex, you're just writing too much, but I do believe these things. Let me continue. All right, so this boat only weighs 49 pounds. Can you believe that? Look at this, only 49 pounds. What kayak that is gonna give you everything that this boat gives you weights under 50 pounds? Literally nothing. Okay, now if you add the seats, you're looking at 55 pounds. Super manageable. Okay, Aliex, keep you know, stick to what you wrote. Okay, no more deviation. All right, okay, fine. It is incredibly capable. Not only it could hold 600 pounds, but it could also float, even going over 6 miles an hour with 2 large human beings on board through crazy waves. Crazy, huh? It may get full of water, but acts like nothing is happening. True story, by the way. As soon as you slow down or the wave stop being, you know, crazy, the water is gonna drain out from the deck and it's gonna be dry as ever. It is so capable that you could rig it up with an electric engine up to a 5 horsepower, but you could even add a bow motor right here. You could add a bow motor if you want. I'm gonna make a video about it without a boat, so if you like that, subscribe if you haven't already. Being an inflatable, it is ultra storable. It's not just in the name, it's in reality. It weighs under 50 pounds, it can be deflated, folded, it can literally be stored anywhere. It could fit under your bed. You can travel with it with its oversized suitcase. It can even fit, you could even fit the boat and all the accessories in the suitcase. Even a Bisbee if you don't want to do a lot of work, you know, if you just want to fish, save all your energy for fishing, you could even put the Bisbee and the battery and everything you need inside the suitcase that this thing comes with. And I think all that will be still under 70 pounds, so you could literally travel with it. Check your airlines, you know, I don't want to be responsible for you losing luggage, blah blah blah, all the legal stuff. Okay, let's continue. Now, all this leads me to say that this boat is ultra affordable. Not just because the price is not that crazy, it's still way priced under compatible boats. Like, I mean, a kayak this size with the stability that this thing offers you and everything else, you're looking at about $3,000. I'm not kidding you. check one of my most recent impressive videos. It's a fine video, just got views for whatever reason. But anyways, I should stick to what I wrote. I'm really bad at this. Well, the point is that it's not just a boat that is not ultra expensive. Check the affiliate link down below for current pricing. I don't want to tell you what it is because prices change and then I look like a fool. But it is a boat that you could actually afford to own, because you could literally store it anywhere. For example, let's say you live in an apartment with no balcony, no problem, it could fit in your closet or under your kitchen table. Oh, you live with a roommate, no space whatsoever, fine. If it's on your trunk, say you don't have a car, well, move out of New York City, come on, leave Manhattan behind and go enjoy life. Seriously, this thing fits anywhere. Now, of course, I can't just be gloriously talking about all the positive and all the craziness that this thing offers you. I want to throw in some negative stuff, because it's not, if I don't throw in negative stuff, it's not a review, isn't it, right? It's just a glorious promotional video, which you may think it is, but whatever. I believe everything I said. I even wrote it down. But anyways, let's talk about negative. You see that there? Those mounts are Yak Attack like mounts. We need more of them. We should have 2 more here in the front. Why? You want to put your camera and, you know, record your catch. I want them in the front. You see those D-rings? We should have more D-rings. I don't know why we only have 2. We should have those 2 over there. We should have 2 more here, and we should have 2 more here. I don't know. We need to have more D-rings. So I hope they do that. Another negative. This is all you get. This is the color. This is what they offer. They don't have different colors. If you don't like blue, well, you're gonna hate it. So a lot of people don't like blue. Maybe they want red. Offer different colors. Why just this color? I don't know. Maybe they'll fix that later on. Also, they do have a nice frame seat available. It's not available for purchase, so that's a negative. Hopefully they'll bring that to the market, as well as this plate right here. Should come with the plate should be available for purchase as well. Now, those are negative, but they're not big negative. Well, wait, I do have another negative. So I have a nice protective layer. You can see it there, the blue, dark blue thing, but I wish that would cover the entire boat, and it doesn't. So that's kind of like a negative. Also, this lip here, maybe that should be all across the boat, right? Again, those are little minor things, and if they do everything that I just mentioned, probably they'll price the boat at $500 more, which maybe you don't want to pay the extra money, so you're okay with it. My point is, it's not a perfect boat, but it's fine. Big deal. In conclusion, this is worth your money if you're looking for a vessel like this. This is very important, guys, because if you are not into this, then it's not gonna work for you, because maybe you want a kayak that you could paddle very nicely at 11 miles an hour. This is not it. You could definitely paddle this thing, but it's not gonna be like a paddling kayak. And maybe you're not into inflatables. Now, talking about that, I do want to give you more specs, and for that I got my ruler here. So the deck is about 18 inches, although it kind of slimmed out right here. These tubes, as you can see there, they're about 11 inches, which is cool because it's gonna give you extra flotation and stuff. You already know how much it weighs, and I don't think how wide it is very important, because what's important is how much deck space you actually have, right? So that's 35, so maybe it's about 40 inches wide, I would say, but it's not fully 40 inches wide usable. So boom, here on the back, this is nice because it comes with a built-in little thingies that would take a Bisbee mount directly, or if you want to use that 5 horsepower or bigger engine, not bigger, I meant to say that 3 horsepower or bigger engine, you definitely need this plate, which is not on sale, but you could make one. Now, they also have this infinity fiber thing that makes this thing really rigid, super strong. I don't want to go into all the details and fabrication and stuff. If you want to learn about that, watch my playlist on this. We cover pretty much everything. Bonus content, talk, whatever you want to call it. So I always get asked, hey Aliex, what happens if a shark bites you? Well, if a shark bites you, I mean, you should play the lottery, because you are just amazing, like seriously amazing. I did get a few comments saying that the person used to fish work on a fishing boat and shark will attack their boat all the time. It's a fishing boat, they use chum, it's ultra smelly. Of course, if you're fishing and there's chum on the water, shark will show up and they may bite your boat on purpose because you're full of chum, okay? You're full of things that attract the shark. But what I wanted to talk about mainly is this. Let's say you're fishing, let's say you caught a fish and you bring it into the boat and a shark is following that fish and it attacks the fish right here on the side and it also bites through here, right? What's gonna happen? Well, I think what's gonna happen is this. Where is that thing? Here. Explosion. Air is gonna come out of that pontoon. The shark is gonna go crazy and leave you behind like nothing happened because it knows something is not right. They're not stupid. And then you're gonna have one deflated air chamber. And what happens? See, I'm pushing the air out. On the water, it's not gonna be like this. It's gonna take longer for that air to come out. But here I'm pushing it. Look, oh my God, it's still like I'm having a hard time taking the air out. So think about it. Like even if fully deflated, you're sitting back there, you still are in command of your vessel. Nothing really happened. Like literally nothing really happened. Even if you have a second person here, you totally be fine because you have this pontoon, that pontoon, this pontoon, that pontoon. Wait, the middle is not a pontoon, but you get the idea. You still have a bunch of air chambers available. You think the shark is gonna come back and bite you again? Well, you'll be ready for the shark. You're gonna scare it away. Sharks are not like in the movies, people, okay? They attack because they want to eat and they know this is not food, you know. But that's most likely what will happen if you got a deflated something. It will take forever for the air to go out. I had to push it out. On the water, you're not going to be pushing the air out, so it's going to take a while for the air to come out. But if it's a shark bite, it may come out quickly because you have a giant cod. You still have a lot of flotation in you, so you should not worry about it, really. I do want to add things happen. Maybe you forget to inflate something or there's a little problem there, the air is coming out. You should definitely get ready for that. So take some tier A, type B type of band-aid. You could just plug in the hole quickly, put air on it with a portable tiny little pump that you could take with you on a first aid kit for your inflatable boat, and boom, you got nothing to worry about. Really. If you're still worried, always wear a PFD and don't go further than you're willing to swim back. Now, I hope you like this video. If you want to learn more about the boat, I'm gonna have a playlist on it.